antagonist pit.
No yellow flag.
No, that's good.
4 laps to go. Sam, listen. It's 2.9 seconds. Mears is closing, and closing fast.
Yeah, he is. There's no question about it. He's able to take it incredibly. There's John Cox starting to take it unbelievably low line. I'm starting to wonder if John Cox's handling is all it should be, Jim, because that's not where he runs on the racetrack when everything is okay. He runs above the white line. I just saw him dip way down below it. He's doing it again. Oh, well, they make a pass there. Okay, but John Cox, I think, is behaving a little. He's really pushing it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Is there time left for Mears to catch him? Very, very doubtful. But it sure isn't over yet.
Well, there it is.
They give him 3.
There
We get less than that. We get about 2.5.
Okay, I don't think.
Well, now, you don't need to measure seconds. You can see them.
You see it now. Will traffic be a problem? One of the Winningtons is ahead of them at this stage. Remember, if Mears catches him, he's still going to have to pass him.
Sam, we've got a trophy dash to the finish line. If this stays this way, there's never been anything like it. The closest finish in the history of Indianapolis in 1937, 2.16 seconds. There's Dina Mears. Her man is the man that's closing on the leader.
Yep. Look at Mears pour it on, Jim. I know when you're this close, I mean, you can reach out, you can feel that guy ahead of you. And look at Mears now. Here's John Cox taking a fairly moderate line, and Mears is catching him. Look at his speed off that turn.
I've never seen anything like it. There they go. 2 laps to go. There's time to catch him if he can do it. Rick Mears, his wife. The stopwatch, 0.63 seconds between them.
I don't have to tell you what's going to happen if he catches him. It's going to be, I mean, this is extremely dangerous business right here.
I don't think I've ever seen an open wheel car race with people this close at the finish.
No, and never so fast. I mean, these laps in the high 190.
Look at this.
Dina there. All right.
He may do it.
Yeah, he may. He's that close. Look at that. Shallow line.
They're going to get the white flag. There'll be 1 left to go. As he moves along, tries for John Cox. Is he going to do it? The white flag out. This is the final lap.
Going down into the first turn. What? No. Gordon held him off there going into that first turn.
Over the roar of the engine, you can hear the 400,000 people going hoarse.
All right.
No one has ever seen this before in Indianapolis.
This is the back straight, Jim. There's 2 turns to go now. Mears behind, and he's again trying to slipstream it.
John Cox did a good job of staying ahead of him in turn 1 when he made that move there.
Good. That
may
was
be
brilliant.
enough.
That was brilliant.
Not quite over. John Cox still with the lead.
Here it comes
Headed
again.
for the finish line. He's still closing. That's his wife.
It's too late now. You only got to pray. Look at that.
There you see them. Mears. Can he make a move at the finish? He's making a move. No, not quite. Gordon John Cox has won the Indianapolis 500. He won it by less than a car length. Less than a car length after 500 miles. The disappointed wife of Rick Mears there. The jubilation in the pits, the Pat Patrick pits. Gordon John Cox has won it. He held on in the closest finish in the history of the Indianapolis 500. 66 races. Never anything like this. That's Roger Penske's wife, Kathy, consoling Dina Mears. Well,
what could you say to somebody after that?
I guess we did get carried away, Sam, but well, somebody else might be able to help it. I could.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Jim, it's the victory of a great racing driver who made a great racing move.
Let's look at that finish again.
All right. Well, here is.
It looks like he's beaten at this point, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Coming out of the last turn.
Yep. There's nothing but frustration there.
Now watch this. Making the move as they come to the finish line. There's Mears moving up, and it was just a little over a car length, about 20 feet. Let's go to Bill Clement.
Car owner Roger Penske has just talked to Rick Mears. Rick, I know it's kind of tough even to concentrate. Have you ever been in a better duel than that?
No, I haven't. That was a good race. It really was. Gordy was doing a hell of a job. He had her everywhere but straight a couple of times. And and I was trying my damnedest to get him, and I just couldn't do it.
Roger, what's your impression?
Well, I think it was good. Unfortunately, I guess we probably are the ones that should take the loss, not Rick, because in our last stop, they had a quicker time stop than we did. We stayed in a little bit longer to put Rick behind, and it was tough for him to catch that up.
Rick, I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot better than a year ago.
Yes, definitely. No complaints. No complaints at all.
Sportsmanlike comment. The winning margin, 16/100ths of a second. The previous closest race, 2.1 seconds in 1937. That was Wilbur Shaw. Now to Chris.
Okay, Gordy, you're the calmest guy in victory lane. Those final laps were the finest racing I've seen in all my life. What were you thinking of when your mirror started to fill up with Mears?
Well, I was worried. I mean, let's put it that way. There was no question about it. I had to drive the car everywhere on the racetrack. I got into a pushing problem, you know, with about 10 laps to go. It's why he caught me so fast. And the more I went, the worse it got, and I just had to use up all the apron to be able to stay full throttle coming out of the corner to keep from driving into the fence.
What did you think of on the white flag lap when he pulled alongside right at the finish line? You think he had you there?
Well, I definitely thought so, but I knew there was one thing, that when I went down into number one corner, that I wasn't about to back off no matter what happened. If we went through there side by side, that's the way we'd go through there, but I wasn't about to back.